Hi there. So this is, I guess, a response video to Ethan Klein of H3H3 Productions and his recent content court video about The Quartering. Now, full disclosure, I am friendly with Jeremy from The Quartering. I do a weekly podcast with him and Count Dankula, but I think Ethan's video really warrants some kind of response, even if it is a short one. Ethan's video goes for a whopping 2 hours, so I'm obviously not going to be responding point by point, but just highlighting some of the things I thought were the most noteworthy, the most cringe-inducing, or just the most fucking stupid. And even though YouTube really frowns on response videos or creator-on-creator harassment these days, and Ethan was one of the first people on YouTube to condemn response videos, I'm hoping I can get a pass from Susan's Golden Boy on this one. After all, it is in response to his 2 fucking hour response video to The Quartering. Now, if everyone else is making money on this shit show, then so am I. So here's a quick sponsor, then we'll get straight into it. The consumer credit reporting agency Experian has just experienced a recent data breach that revealed the information of 24 million individuals and 800,000 businesses, exposing them to future phishing attempts. This highlights how important it is to take our online identities seriously, and the best way to do that is through the use of a VPN. A VPN helps safeguard your information so businesses and websites are less likely to be able to use your information against you. I use Virtual Shield VPN, and I keep it on 24/7 while I'm browsing online. Virtual Shield has a strict no-log policy. Plus, it was built from the ground up specifically for privacy protection, not to make a profit off your data. Due to the recent pandemic, they're offering 50% off VPN services. Virtual Shield is compatible with all your devices and is one of the fastest and most user-friendly VPNs on the market. They offer personal, family, and business plans to ensure everyone is protected at all times. Sign up for a free 30-day trial to see what all the hype is about. Go to hidewithbear.com or click the link in the video description box below.
Let us proceed with opening statements from our prosecution, AB. Would you like to say some opening words, please?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Today, the people will advance the argument that Jeremy Hambley, aka The Quartering, aka Unslaved Media, aka Midwestly, aka Human Leftover Meatloaf, has on numerous occasions violated content penal code.
Human leftover meatloaf? What do you mean by that?
He just looks like a meatloaf. I don't know. Something
leftover. That's hardly appropriate.
Now, this isn't a major issue for me. I mean, people say you shouldn't attack people's looks, and I'm sort of neither here nor there on that. I don't really give a fuck. And I'm not saying that Jeremy's a good-looking bloke. I'm not even saying he doesn't look like human leftover meatloaf. All I'm saying here is that people in glass houses probably shouldn't be chucking stones.
Netflix is doing a remake of an old show, which was about He-Man's sister. He is triggered about the redesign. He doesn't like that the new updated version of the character doesn't have big boobs anymore, essentially.
Yeah, he was kind of just saying that the original big boob She-Ra was better than the new androgynous pansexual She-Ra, which I think she was too. I mean, not that I give much of a shit about She-Ra, but the guy makes like 10,000 videos a day. He's got to talk about something.
And he also mentions that he wasn't a fan of the original, but he's extremely triggered by this new iteration.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
The title is Disgracing She-Ra.
That's right.
Disgracing She-Ra and Strong, Beautiful Heroes. I see he's achieved a almost 50% dislike ratio on this one, even from his own fans, so you know it's good.
Ooh, Ethan, buddy, you walked right into that one. I mean, how's this very video we're looking at right now doing? I mean, it's not a 50% dislike ratio, but compared to Jeremy's 12-minute response, it's pretty bad. By the way, I fully acknowledge that this video will probably be downvoted to oblivion. I don't give a fuck.
Jeremy was triggered over Black Panther's positive reviews. He thinks Black Panther was mediocre, and he even says that being proud of your skin color is as stupid as judging someone else's for theirs. So if you want to take a look at the video.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Being proud of your skin color is as stupid as judging someone else for the color of theirs. Could you imagine I mean, how easy are people to control? The overarching message from mainstream media around the Black Panther phenomena is simply to say, you're black, you need to go see this movie. This is a primary problem I have with labels. It's a problem I have with labeling myself but with any political ideology, and I don't label myself by something as absurd as the color of my skin. Something I had zero control.
Yeah, this is kind of a classic argument that you see. I don't want to say white supremacists, but
everyone I don't like is literally Hitler, literally Hitler, literally Hitler.
Being proud of being white is like, you know, white supremacy. Like, let's be honest, that's the heritage.
Yeah.
I am, of course, a white supremacist.
Wow. He literally just came out and said that. I didn't say that.
No, that was clearly an admission of his white supremacist views, and not a joke. You fucking got him, Ethan. You got him.
As you can see, Chadwick Boseman's untimely and tragic death, the guy who played Black Panther, this happened in September. And I hope that the Quartering can visit each and every one of these kids' houses to tell them how stupid it is that they care about this guy because of his skin color, you know? Here, I'll try to collect addresses.
It's all dumb.
Yeah, I want you to go tell all these kids how dumb they are for caring.
Yeah, Tommy C made a good point about this. This is the second time in the last few months that Ethan stood on the grave of a dead black man in order to attack his enemies. I mean, he did it with Etika when he was going after Keemstar. I'll try and find Tommy's video and link it somewhere.
He has a lot of rage towards people he's attracted to. I think he has, like, I know he's married, right? But he has, like, incel energy where he targets attractive women that he knows he would have no chance with, women who would probably despise him if they ever met him, which is true, not because of his looks or anything, but just because he's such an asshole, right? Such a chauvinistic asshole.
Okay, so far we're up to ugly, chauvinistic, white supremacist, incel asshole. Can we go for any more, Ethan?
After he was banned, he went on a crusade against Magic the Gathering and Wizards of the Coast, accusing the company of harboring pedophiles. Although Jeremy teased it, the article, he made an article about it, I'm sorry. And although he teased it, the article lacked any credibility to the extent that even the Daily Stormer refused to run it.
So let me get this straight. He got banned from Magic the Gathering and then tried to run a story about how they're harboring pedophiles.
Right.
He's like, I know, I am that pedophile.
Yeah.
I was a member of that community for years. They've been harboring pedophiles. I'm one of them. Something tells me that Harvey Weinstein is legit one of Jeremy's, like, role models. I think he's envious of him.
Okay, so now we're at ugly, chauvinistic, white supremacist, pedophile, aspiring rapist, incel arsehole. Now say what you want about the guy, Ethan. He's a grown-up and he can take his own punches. But the bit that raised my eyebrow was this.
I sentenced him to be banned from Twitter and demonetized 20 billion times.
So that was clearly a joke, but it's coming from someone who only months ago went after Keemstar's sponsors and lost him a fuck ton of money. So I guess it's a bit like a convicted rapist making a rape joke. You know, some jokes are funny in the right context, and this probably wasn't the right context. I mean, we've got YouTube's Golden Boy saying, hey, look at this ugly, chauvinistic, white supremacist, pedophile, aspiring rapist, incel arsehole. By the way, I sentence him to demonetization. I mean, you might want to get onto Auntie Susan and tell her it was just a joke. Otherwise, who knows what could be done to this guy's income. There was also some contentious stuff brought up about Ethan mentioning Jeremy's wife a whole bunch of times, which I think is probably a bit average considering Jeremy's wife, isn't on the platform, isn't a public figure. But I'm not going to go into that. My mate Art did a video on that and I'll link that somewhere too. Anyway, that's it for content, cunt. I promise you I will never make a 2-hour video because I just cannot be fucked. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one, if I still have a channel. Cheerio.
Recession!